I just paid $150 to play Magic the way Gavin Verhey intends for just 4 hours. But recently, I spent an entire weekend playing Magic for $100 less with 20 Gavins. Grassroots cube events are the best Magic for your money today, and here's why. Hey, I'm Clint. I've been a Magic player and designer for most of my life. I'm going to paint you the picture of two completely different Magic experiences. The first one is Gavin's unknown event at MagicCon. You're going to pay a hefty price to experience one designer's vision of what Magic could be. You'll play for a couple of hours, then you'll be shuffled on to the next thing, the next event, the next purchase. Go spend $200 on some Final Fantasy collector's boosters. Here's the thing about Gavin Verhey. He's talented, for sure. But he's not special. He was just in the right place at the right time. He landed a job at Wizards and got paid to put in his 10,000 hours of Magic design. Now let's contrast that with what I experienced at this grassroots cube event, UberCubeathon.
I am Anthony Adams from the UberCube podcast. We are doing UberCubeathon, which is a 64-player competition of all things cube.
20 plus passionate Magic designers, because that's what they are, Magic designers, sharing their vision in a small venue. No vendors, no celebrity content creators. They've put in their hours crafting unique experiences. The only difference? They don't have a job working at Wizards. They don't have the reach or the celebrity status. Yet their designs are every bit as thoughtful, every bit as engaging as anything coming out of Watson. When most people think of Cube, they immediately think of Vintage Cube, a Power Max collection of Magic's greatest hits. And don't get me wrong, it can be a lot of fun. Vintage Cube isn't creative expression. It's a group of very powerful cards.
I have openly said on the podcast, Vintage Cube is not my favorite because it's not Anthony. Where you take something like Uberbear's Artifact Cube, it's me.
The real magic happens when cube creators go beyond maxing power and share something personal. What fascinated me at UberCubeathon was the incredible creative expression from the designers there. Chill MTG brought a desert cube, one where you have to draft the lands instead of having access to a basic land station. On top of that, his card selections were also inspired by the 90s Dragonlance novels. Another person put together an invasion block cube, something that would be way too expensive to buy the boosters for just a casual draft. Most people are learning about these type of cubes from the recent Ristic Studies video about 100 ornithopters. At UberCubeathon, I saw a spin-off of that cube called 100 Black Lotuses.
Cube is like an expression. It's a way of sharing this idea, this communal aspect. It's kind of the equivalent of, I love Caravaggio. I went to Ireland several years ago to go see a Caravaggio painting, the one with Judas on it. That painting was not painted for me, but the community of people surrounding that art piece and the conversations that erupted from that art piece. I love the lighting. I love the tone. I love what Caravaggio did. In a roundabout way, it's a way of expressing art through a different media.
I brought two of my own cubes that represent completely opposite sides of the spectrum. One is called Buy and Battle, a mishmash of Omniscience Draft and Rochester Draft, made to feel like an auto battler. It's meant to address the problems of Mana Screw while making the draft and gameplay more intertwined. My other cube, Starter Deck, is a sealed deck experience in an old beat-up white card box with stickers all over it. It features trading between players and design choices that make you feel like you are back playing Magic in middle school. The passion for personal expression is what sets these events apart. These aren't just new Magic expansions, they are carefully curated experiences that go beyond gameplay. The designers build web pages, draft design documents, and make deliberate choices about accessories, or lack thereof. Many even change fundamental rules, something a new Magic expansion could never do. These designers aren't waiting around for Magic to make what they want. They're doing it themselves. The difference in UberCubeathon and a MagicCon wasn't just about size or price. It's transforming players from consumers to collaborators, where they all bring their unique vision of this game we love.
Yeah, we're looking for fun first. I enjoy Commander, but Commander's like an isolated, compartmentalized way of playing Magic. When you build a Commander deck, it's kind of your own little thumbprint in the game. Cube is a shared thumbprint.
Ever been to a Magic event where you've gone the entire day without learning a single person's name? Where you sit down, play your match, report your result, and then move on. That's the standard experience at a MagicCon. Gameplay without connection. Here's what struck me most about UberCubeathon. I remembered everyone's name. In 3 days, I made actual connections, real friendships. We drafted cubes together, had a few beers, and discussed design philosophy. I asked people about their design goals, what they were truly trying to express through specific card choices. And they asked me about mine too.
Cube is bigger than us. There are people from all walks of life right now. Every color, every gender, every aspect of the human condition, and they're here and they're getting the chance to vibe together.
This sense of shared creation and genuine connection is what's missing from many Magic experiences today. If you're the type of person who loves building interesting decks and sharing weird, creative card combinations with your friends, these are your people. At MagicCon, you consume Magic. These grassroots cube events, you create Magic together, rediscovering that spark that got us all hooked on the game in the first place. Grassroots cube events are special, but they aren't everywhere. I'm lucky enough to live near an upcoming MagicCon. I'll go to Gavin's Unknown event that day and drive home that night. I'm sure most of you can find an F&M in your area when you want to play Magic with others, but these grassroots cube events require real commitment. For UberCubeathon, I drove 6 hours one way, peer pressured a friend into coming along, booked an Airbnb, and we spent our entire weekend there. That's the challenge with these events. They're small and scattered. We coordinate through Discord servers. I'll link some of those below. But we can make them bigger. Imagine if just a quarter of the thousands of people who go to Gavin's Unknown events join the Cube community. The reality is stark. Corporate Magic is everywhere. But the soul of this game, the creativity, the connection, that can be hard to find. It's not the shiny product releases that originally captivated us. It's being around the kitchen table with our friends, building creative decks and sharing them with one another. You don't need Wizards of the Coast to dictate how you play. Don't wait for the next set or MagicCon to enjoy this game. You can break out of that cycle and enjoy Magic on your own terms. So here's my challenge to you. First, seek out these grassroots cube events. I'll link an event calendar below from the great guys at Lucky Paper Radio who do an awesome cube podcast. And I'll also add those Discord communities that can help you get started and find these groups. Second, consider building your own cube. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should express something that you love about the game, and share that with others. And finally, if you can't find a local community, create one. Start small, invite a few others over for a cube draft, and go from there. Share your creation and invite others to do the same.
These cubes aren't about me. I don't build these cubes for me. I build these cubes for people like you. You can come and enjoy my games, but they're your games too. And that's the idea. I like building them more than playing them, because I like to see the joy on people's faces.
Magic has grown massive and corporate. And with that comes some other players, which I do appreciate. But as it's scaled up, something has been lost. The good news is that it's not gone. It's happening on kitchen tables and Discord servers and at these small grassroots cube events. So if you have to drive 600 miles to a grassroots cube event, do it. Book the Airbnb. Build the cube that only you can build. Because when you find that community of people that share your vision of what Magic can be, it's absolutely worth it.